So, as of late, you have most likely been hearing quite a bit about, here we go now, inflation. So, I want to speak about not necessarily inflation in this video, it has to do with inflation, but particularly a company that you've most likely heard of. It's called the Dollar Tree. Now, the Dollar Tree is known, it's famous for everything being a dollar, just like the name suggests. But that isn't the case anymore. And I'll be using an article from The Hill to present to you what's contained in this article so I can talk about what's going on here. So the Dollar Tree is increasing its prices to $1.25. Let's get into this. Dollar Tree announced on Tuesday that it is increasing its price point to $1.25. The company, which has been providing consumers with goods at its eponymous price for 35 years, said it was shifting away from its strict $1 price point to continue offering extreme value to customers. The decision is permanent, the company said in a statement. The company said that the move was not made in response to short-term or transitory market conditions, but instead to enhance the company's ability to materially expand its its offerings, introduce new products and sizes, and provide families with more of their daily essentials. The company will have greater flexibility to continue providing incredible value that helps customers get the everyday items they need in celebratory and seasonal products Dollar Tree is best known for, it added. It also said that this new price point will allow the company to reintroduce a number of products that were discontinued because of constraints from the $1 limit. Lifting the $1 constraint represents a monumental step for our organization, and we are enthusiastic about the opportunity to meaningfully improve our shoppers' experience and unlock value for our stakeholders. Dollar Tree CEO Michael Witinsky said in a statement, "Guided by Dollar Tree's same founding principles, we will be relentless in our commitment to offer our customers the best value possible," he said. The decision does, however, come amid a tense moment for the U.S. economy as supply chain bottlenecks are causing prices to spike nationwide. The Labor Department released new data earlier this month, which illustrated that annual inflation is at a 30-year high. Dollar Tree said the elevated price will enable it to return to its historical gross margin range by mitigating historically high merchandise cost increases, including freight and distribution costs, as well as higher operating costs such as wage increases. Wow. This is absolutely outstanding. This is absolutely outstanding. I want to read that last paragraph to you again. They want to return to their historical gross margin range by mitigating historically high merchandise cost increases, including freight and distribution costs, as well as higher operating costs, such as wage increases. So what they're doing here is they're essentially giving away the game. You know, I recently made a video discussing an article that highlighted how corporations across the U.S. are jacking up prices and then blaming the supply chain and blaming inflation. Oh, it's not our fault. We have to raise the prices. Oh, inflation. We got to do it. Guys, these companies, look, and first of all, if you believe that nonsense, this bullshit that they're giving you, oh, we want to, it's for the customer. That's why we're jacking our prices. We want to be able to provide to the customers premier service and items that they otherwise couldn't attain. Stop it. Stop it. These corporations are raising their prices in a moment where it's easy for them to justify. They can blame it on inflation, they can blame it on supply chain, they can blame it on whatever the fuck they want to, but just realize what's happening here and realize how the game is actually being played. These corporations are raising their prices, they're trotting out bullshit statements like this, but when it all boils down, it's for the dough. It's for the money. So you're telling me if the Dollar Tree kept their prices at $1, which it has been since they've been essentially a corporation, what, they're going to run out of business? Are we going to have to shut down Dollar Tree stores across the country? Are you kidding me? Look, man, this is a time where people are struggling across the country. So many people are hurt. And if you look at the statistics for corporate profits, they're skyrocketing. I mean, the line is straight. It's not like this. It's going straight up. And there's a reason for that. They're jacking up prices. And just know that when you see things like this isn't the cause of inflation. This isn't the cause of government spending. These are shareholders and CEOs that are greedy and want to screw people over just so they can make a little bit extra cash.